Now that level 6 over, we have to find where fairies don't dwell. Now that's a secret that we received from level 6, and that is actually where we'll find level 7. But before we go to level 7, if you used all your potions, it's best to go and buy another red potion. These pea-hats are giving me a real hard time right now. But also what you want to make sure that you do before you go to level 7 is you want two things. You want 100 rupees and you want the food. Now I had gotten the food previously, so I don't need to get that. And I do have 100 rupees, so I'm actually good to go. I'm gonna take a little shortcut here. And this is a good spot to land on. Never quite sure where you're gonna land. I'm not sure if it's random or how that works. But we are gonna go to where fairies don't dwell. And now, why that's a clue is because typically when you get to a pond or lake, there's gonna be a fairy there to replenish your health. But in this particular pond or lake, there is no fairy. And here we are at a place where fairies don't dwell, and actually I used a whistle, and that is going to give access to level 7. Now I do have a blue potion. If you have a blue potion, that's going to be fine. It should be fine anyway. And this level just has a lot of Gorias, but they actually do have a lot of heart drops, a lot of fairy drops, so that's good. I'm just gonna go down here because you can't have enough, never have enough keys. And of course there's a locked door up above, so I just have to make sure that I take care of the Gorias there and open the door. There's a secret tip of the nose, and that's actually a tip in this board. Once we get the map, you'll be able to see what he's talking about. Again, just getting another key. Staff rolls are always good for rupees as well. I'm not even gonna bother with the dig dogger. That's just, you know, a loss of health you don't need to take. And that can sometimes happen. You hit the right enemy and every enemy seems to die. So we're basically going all the way back I'm going up here. And I'm just going to use a key. I'm going to just avoid the dongos. No need to really fight them. And this is why you need the 100 rupees. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. So now we've reached the limit. 16 bombs in the game. So we have... It's good to have a lot of bombs. Especially when you have bubbles like that will knock out your sword. And they're good for dark nuts and certain enemies. And of course, bombing walls. I always have a hard time dodging these things. Yeah, I'm just gonna not even bother with the dogger. Because this is a door that just requires a key, you can just go right to the door. I am gonna take care of the Glorias. For the 5 rupees. Grumble, grumble. So this is why you need the food. And now we can see the tip of the nose. So we know that we need to go to the tip of the nose. But if we look up, there's a kind of like a black area here, and some of those areas do contain secret rooms that have rupees. And this is one of those instances where there is an area that has rupees. Never have enough rupees either. Keys and rupees. And in the eye there is a secret. Then we get the red candle. Now the red candle, how it differs from the blue one is with the red candle you can use it multiple times in one screen, where in the blue you can only use it once. There is no limit to how many times you can use a red candle on the screen. It's always such a shame to get it so far at towards the end of the game. So making my way towards the nose, I do have to take care of this big dogger. So the key is use the recorder, pause, use that did not work. Try to keep those 3 together as much as possible. Now that actually didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to go. And here we are at the nose. Now this is an area where you really don't want to have those wall masters get you, because it will bring you all the way to the beginning. So we definitely want to avoid that. Really didn't mean to. The hard part is I need to kill all the wall masters, and that time clock prevents any of them coming back on the screen. So yeah, and that's what you don't want to happen right there. So I wish I could say that, yeah, I was just showing you what happens if the wall master gets you, but that was not good. But I'll get there pretty quickly, so it shouldn't take too long. You just get to familiarize yourself with level 7 more, that's all. And now you can actually bomb yourself to the right there, but I'll go this way. And almost there. And we're back. So yeah, you can use the magical rod, probably the best way to do this. And you've got to be kidding me. I was taken back by the last wall master, so nice. And although I don't have the compass, I am making my way to the dungeon boss, which actually is Aquamentus in level 7. If you can believe it. There is the next to the last piece of Triforce. And at this point, if you've used all your health potions, I would recommend buying a red potion. Level 8 is littered with dark nuts, and it's not an easy board. Honestly, I don't think it's as bad as level 6, but it's a tough board. It can be, for sure. And with level 8, it's one that you actually have to find. It's a hidden level. And one reason it's good to have the red candle is because level 8 is actually hidden by trees. So back in the day, you would find yourself burning and bombing everything in sight until you found where you needed to be or secrets. see. And then we can see, I just kind of showing you here, like how you can use it multiple times on per screen. This is where level 8 is. I'm going to go to the left here, because I'm going to find a secret. Not really a secret, but a dungeon item. There's a variety of characters here, so not too bad though. Not too bad. And here we have Book of Magic. Now this is just a added item for the rod of magic, because what happens is now when you use the rod, what's going to happen is there's going to be a flame fire that comes at the end when it either hits the enemy or the end of the screen. I'm just going to get out of here. Now I do have to make sure I get those dark nuts here. So I need to make my way up the screen. Didn't really need to do that, but since I'm here, Poe's voices are good for rupees. And I get the compass. I don't typically come into this room. Glad we get an extra key. Always helpful. Keys are always helpful. Didn't mean to do that. And I am just going to bomb my way up here. And this isn't good because I think I'm going to end up having to use my potion here. Now the blue golems are pretty tough because their shots, regardless of having the magical shield, will hit you and do damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the potion here. And it's a pretty tight shot actually into his mouth, especially when you're getting bombarded with fireballs. And the one thing you always have to remember too is you want to make sure you're coming into a level with enough rupees, especially in the later levels, because you'll run into golems and they only die from bow and arrow attacks, and to use the bow and arrow you need rupees. And here we have the magical key. I always called it the master key, just because now you don't have any need for keys whatsoever. This is unlimited keys. And now it's time to finish the level. Which of course I have to make sure I get these dark nuts here. So this is why the bombs are so good. It's so good to have so many bombs. And I want to make sure that I have enough health because the dungeon boss is a Gleeok, a multi-head Gleeok, so definitely want to make sure I have enough health, and I do, so I am good to go. No need to fight those guys. And we are going to take a shortcut here. Now, you can get in there different ways. So 10th enemy has the bomb. And I'm not sure if that's referring to, like, if you kill 10 enemies, then you get a bomb drop. I'm not really quite sure what that means. There we are. And that is the final piece of the Triforce. Now, you can have access to level 9, the final level. And we will do that next time. So yeah, so until then, we will see you bye.